here we have here we have Richard Torres. I'm normally I wouldn't want to be so fanboyish right off the bat. I want to play it cool, play it cooler. I'm in love with this kid. I'm in love. Okay? I'm
That's not
sorry.
a shocker.
Listen, I'm a Bears fan. And lifelong Huskers. So I've never really had the greatest history with quarterbacks and understanding what it really takes. But my eyes have heart emojis for this kid. Each play, like, look at this. Look at this escape here. Not scared. Still going to get his hips around. I mean, I'm seeing Patty Mahomes. I'm seeing Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
the
Jesus.
Kid is 6'6". He's 210.
He's a kid. He's a senior in high school.
I'm in love.
Patty Mahomes.
I'm in love.
Christ, dude.
Talk me down.
I'm about to.
Okay.
So, all right. My knock on Martinez, let me rephrase that. One of my knocks on Martinez is that I don't like the throwing off the back foot all the time. This kid drives through and throws the ball normal. That's the thing I really like about him. I also don't like, and I shouldn't say I don't like it. I'm just saying maybe he needs the drop. You know what I mean? Like a 5-step drop or whatever. This kid's coming out of the shotgun doing like a 7-step drop. You got antsy there, looked like Martinez. He was kind of cocked back and threw it, whatever. But you see some of these, how far back he drops, especially coming off the shotgun. But how much of him is reading defenses or picking up on that? And granted, he's in high school. He's probably not, picking things apart. But there's a lot of running around for an hour in the pocket or out of the pocket and around. And if you notice in some of these highlights, there's flags because he's getting holding calls because he runs outside of the pocket, and his linemen end up holding because they don't know he's out. Like this type of stuff. At the college levels, you're playing Ohio State, you're playing Michigan, you're playing Wisconsin, Iowa. Are you going to be able to do that? You know what I mean? Are you going to be able to rely on, I'll just dance around the pocket? Maybe you can. I mean, we've seen quarterbacks do it before. But if we just talked about, we got a quarterbacks coach who's supposed to be a guru that hasn't really developed quarterbacks that much. This guy's going to need a lot of work if he thinks he's just going to rely on, I'm just going to bounce around here and I'll run out of the pocket and circle back and I'll do Barry Sanders moves and go sideline to sideline 4 times and then I'll chuck it to somebody. Realistically, you're not going to do that at the next level, especially in the Big Ten.
Look at
the other thing,
talent, man. Look at the
biggest. I like it. I like his throwing. I like his throwing mechanics. Like his arm strength. I like how calm and comfortable he seems. But again, Martinez seemed like that too until he got his leg rolled up his first game against Colorado.
I was gonna say I did have a lot of these same emotions for Adrian Martinez, but if I remember correctly, I was not as head over heels as I am for this kid.
You were for Johnny Stanton.
You know what I was going to say? This kid is giving me wicked Bubba Starling vibes.
Bubba Starling.
Okay?
That he's going to go play baseball, you mean? Or what?
No, just this, like, I don't know, just this rock star, this, like, meant to be feeling. Bubba Starling not coming and playing for us, I'll never forget it, man. And it was essentially meaningless. But this kid, that's the size, the arm. Bubba was much more of a scrambler, but this kid can obviously scramble. I'm in love. I don't understand why he's a 3-star. Why do you think he's a 3-star?
I don't know. It'll probably go up. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the other little bubble burster. He played last Friday, his first game. He threw for 7 touchdowns in the first half. He had 8 total in the game. We don't know what he's playing against or whatever. But the more he does stuff like that, and as often as we get commits that decommit and go somewhere else, as soon as Ohio State, I'm not saying they will, but I mean, if an Ohio State, an Alabama, a Clemson, Florida, whatever, one of these other teams comes at him, one, he's going to start gaining, he's going to go up to a 4-star or do whatever else. If he ends up committing to some other school like that on the higher end, all he had offer wise, or at least what it came down to offer wise, was us in Kansas State. So he's obviously not being recruited heavy by the big schools or whatever. Maybe this season that changes if he's doing crazy stats like, 7 touchdowns and a half or whatever. But I mean, I would, especially as excited as you are about him, I would seriously pump my brakes that he even comes.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pump my brakes. Well, so here we go. Mr. Torres, Rich, can I call you Rich? If somehow you see this, please come to Nebraska. Please don't Bubba Starling me. Scott Frost, please don't screw this up. Please play this kid. That's all I have to say. Anything else?
I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll be interested to watch a lot of his highlights from this year. I mean, he's
right,
another year advanced. I think he won state last year. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of digging on him, but I didn't know anything about him until Saturday during the game. I heard that we had this recruit or this commit that the night before had 7 touchdowns in the first half, and I was like, let me check this dude out. I was like, man,
I'm seeing relevancy, man. I'm seeing relevancy in that I think we could he just looks special. He looks special. He's blown me away. These highlights blew me away, bro. Are you not?
He's also playing against high school kids.
You couldn't do it.
No, I didn't get recruited by Nebraska either.
You get crushed out there.
I'd do it to you. Put 11 U's on the field, I'd do it.
If only. All right,